This is a video for all the men who believe they are too ugly, too introverted, too poor, too short, too unattractive to date women. And they believe that because when they approach women, women don't give them the time of day. They just look past them and they go to the next guy. The advice to just go meet more women is the worst advice ever, because you're going to meet women, but these women will keep on rejecting you. Is that what happens? Yes. And you could be the kindest, most loyal, most genuine, the nicest guy, like everything that a woman wants. But women just, like I said, they look past you because you're not handsome, popular, extroverted, XYZ. This is your video, my friend. We're going to break it down in a very simple but a strategic manner. So, when it comes to attracting women, there's 3 stages. Meeting women, engaging with women, and forming something long-term with a woman. And just like in business, if you want to have a viable business that makes you money, you need to have, there's 3 stages. You need to come up with a business idea. You need to make your first dollar. And then you need to sustain that business long term. The skills that you use in stage 1 of the business are not going to be the same skills that you need for stage 2 or for stage 3. Each stage requires its own distinct set of skills. So back to dating. If you're a guy who's kind, loyal, empathetic, these skills are needed to be in a relationship with a woman, but they're not necessarily the first ones that women look at when they first meet you. Because before you even open your mouth, there's other things that women will look to. And that's where you have the bottleneck. You're not attractive. You're not hot, tall, wealthy, all of that kind of stuff. So it doesn't matter how loyal and kind and genuine of a person you are. If the packaging is off, the customer is not going to pick you up off the shelf. People who are good looking, who are extroverted, who are gregarious, who are tall, handsome, wealthy, whatever, they can be superficial, but they open the doors for you. They don't keep you there. They're not enough for a person to be like, I want to be in a relationship with this guy. But they open the door for you. They create that opportunity for you, which then you need to capitalize on using different skills. Now, the qualities that create opportunities in stage 1, in the meeting stage, you don't have them. You're not handsome. You're not, you're not tall, you're not wealthy, you're not extroverted, But if you weren't born the good looking guy, then you need to become the best player in your field. What do I mean by that? The best player in your field is not necessarily the gregarious, the social butterfly, the guy that knows everyone, the fun guy. The best player in your field is you're so good at what you do, you become the expert and the figure of authority in your niche, in your circle, in your environment. You're the guy that people come to for advice, inspiration, mentorship, leadership. People in those positions, in positions of authority, they gain respect. And when other people, especially when other men come to you and they look up to you, women begin to want you more. Again, business terms, it's the difference between you sending a prospect a cold email or you being referred to the prospect from someone. Gaining this level of respect is not easy because, again, you need to become competent and have some expertise in whatever field that you chose to do. It's not, however, out of reach for anyone because, like I said, yes, you do need to become the best player in your field, but it can be as big or as small as a field as you want, and it can have as many or as few players as you want. Let me give you an example from my own personal life. I have so many examples. Like I've seen this play out so many times, but for brevity for this video, I know a middle-aged surgeon, dental surgeon, and he is one of the 4 men in the clinic. Now, he's not a good-looking guy, very average, but he gets a lot of attention from the female staff of the clinic, not because of his looks, but because of his expertise. Because other doctors, other dental people, surgeons, dentists, they look up to him. They come to him for advice. They come to him for authority. They come to him for his last word. And it's his expertise. Like, I've heard him speak about dental surgery. And me, I don't have any interest in dental surgery, but his knowledge, his genuine expertise, it's so magnetic, and it's just very captivating to just listen to that man. Now, the next guy, or the next kind of niche, when I was in the Latin dancing community, like this is a well observed phenomenon within Latin dancing in general, but the salsa teachers, they're always swimming in female attention. Interestingly, these men, they are not, most of them, from my experience, were immigrants. They did not have like a reliable, stable income. Some were even broke, I would imagine. I know of one who ended up in, I don't know him, but I've heard of him. He ended up in jail, but none of that stopped women from wanting to be with them, because on the dance floor, you're the best. You're the best. Other men want to dance like you, and other women want to dance with you. That's just the rules. This is what happens. It gets even better, guys, because it taps into another fascinating observation, which is pre-selection. And pre-selection, it's fascinating. In its most basic kind of breakdown terms, women want men that other women want. Women desire men who are already desired by women, who are already wanted by women. If you're a man and no woman wants you, it is likely that other women will not want you. This is a very interesting phenomenon, which you also observe in the animal kingdom. It's fascinating. Women like a vetted man, let's just say in short terms. Women like a vetted man. Many men won't understand this, actually, because many men, the majority of men, have never been in that position where so many women want them. But for the very few that have, experienced this abundance of attraction from women, they will understand that healthy competition among women, it fuels the man's desirability. He becomes extremely attractive. Again, it doesn't guarantee you a girlfriend. It doesn't even guarantee you a date. It opens the doors for you. It creates an opportunity for you. It gets that first interaction with a woman to happen. Like, women will even approach you themselves, like I said. Then it's another set of skills to like capture them and engage with them. Now, you're an average looking dude. You're not a dental surgeon. You're not a good dancer. You don't need to be any of that, but you do need to find your own path. You do need to find your niche where you become like really good at it. It can be like mountain climbing, teaching, business consulting, photography. The field does not matter. What matters is that other men respect you. And then when that happens, I swear to God, guys, you will start to notice that women begin to look past your deficiencies in looks, height, wealth, all of these things, and they start to give you more opportunities and chances than they do to guys who are in the lower ranks. Not only will it help you to intrigue a woman, it's like, oh, who's that guy? But your genuine expertise and your knowledge in that area, domain, it's also going to help you to engage with the woman on a deeper and a more authentic level, because you now have something that you can talk about and that you actually know your shit. So guys, when life deals you the ugly card, don't throw in the towel and become the guy that people can't ignore.